Yeah.
Ready, set, go. Hello, folks. We're live for Fandango Friday. Sorry we're running late. I had some unexpected things happen. I couldn't help it, and it was irritating, But anyway, I'm here in Louisiana. Jean H. Pierre, the Beverage Ramble, is in Georgia. BC's Beer Reviews. BC's Beer Reviews, whether it's a can or a bottle or even draft, he'll review it, and he's in Michigan. And James
Or even a shot glass, or even a shot bottle.
or a liqueur. And James P. Madonna is in New Jersey. So we got 2 northern and 2 southern, but it's really 3 northern and 1 southern, so it's not really fair. But James P. Madonna is going to start us off with a musical craziness, and then we'll get rolling.
Fandango Friday is here already. Time to get rolling.
Yes,
Yeah.
we do.
You know how fast a week goes by. All right. I have the party bucket. I gotta finish the 99 brands before I do the other multitude of liqueurs that I've been snatching up. Zach says, yes, I was running late, Zach. All right, so
Let's see what we got today.
Big prize is
it has to be a 99 brand because I want to finish those off. So I'm not looking. Oh, here we go. 99 grapes. 99 brand grape. Good. All right. So there's
99
there's 2 apples, 2 bananas, 2 peaches, and everything else is 1 of each. So here it is, natural flavor. They don't use artificial flavor at Polynesian Beverages in Louisville, Kentucky, owned by Sazerac. So this line of liqueur was introduced 24 years ago, 1997. 99 grapes.
Wow.
If you drink it too much of it, you'll have 99 tears. But
it's 96 tears, like this question mark in the Mysterians.
Right. But in this case, you'll have 99.
I'm gonna cry 96 tears. Beep, 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 beep. I'm gonna cry. Cry, cry, cry.
And this is 99. All their liqueurs are 99 proof. Now, Jean-Pierre has something.
Yes. Last week, and I'm kind of kicking myself right now for doing this. I was just at this liquor store just now on my way home from work, and I wish I had gotten this instead. It's a bigger bottle of this. Rum. Some of the spots that I go. I try not to drive a lot of places because I'm trying to Mr. Frugal, but that's just me. That's just me. But anyway, I wish I had gotten that instead. But another vanilla I am drinking this week, JB vanilla, is what I am consuming tonight. Yes,
So
another vanilla.
You're doing Jim Beam vanilla tonight. Okay.
Yes, Jim Beam vanilla, and again, I can't see the damn lettering and the writing on this. What the ABV is? I'm guessing it's the same as the Crown Royal I did last week. Less expensive than the Crown Royal compared to what I paid for last week. But anyway, I'll show you how it pours. Nice and smooth, glistens being in the freezer. Yes. So, like I said, Jay, I don't know what the ABV. I'm guessing it's 40% or 35% ABV, and maybe it's 70 proof or 90 proof. I don't know. I didn't.
But it'll say it on the bottle. It will say it on the bottle. It's the law.
Yeah, but I can't see the writing. It's so bloody small, Like I got to go like this, What's that?
Get a magnifying glass.
Yeah, so my eyes got to look like this.
No, that's the wonderful.
So I'll look it up right now. So yeah, that's what I'm consuming this evening.
All right, I'm trying to see if I can find out. I'm trying to do your work. All right, let's see. Okay, here we go. It's 70 proof. Okay, I thought so.
70 proof, and the ABV is about 35.
Well, that's all I have.
Okay. Yeah, so
Let me type in this stuff. 99 grape. 99 grape. Jim Beam vanilla 70 proof. All right, good. Got that saved. We'll go back to the website later and show people.
Google cream soda, probably.
possibly, yeah.
Jim Beam vanilla. Vanilla cream soda is vanilla.
You know, I wish I had some cream soda Faygo right now, man. That Jim Beam vanilla and cream soda Faygo. Ooh, that would be going so good.
Cream soda bagel. What'd you say?
Yeah, Faygo. Faygo.
Faygo.
Bingo. What did he say?
Faygo.
Faygo. Is that a gay? A gay?
No, get that out of your mind right now. Get that out of your mind right now. Get some pop here in Michigan.
Go.
It's a soft drink. It's a soft drink
Yes.
line from
Very popular in the
Detroit.
South.
Yes.
Detroit, and we used to get a lot of it here, but Big Shot in Harahan, Louisiana didn't like that, so now Big Shot's kind of taken over, and Faygo got kicked to the curb.
No.
It's very popular. Yeah, when I was in Mobile, Faygo was everywhere. So
Yeah, we got Dr.
Even
Brown.
ICP things about Faygo.
Yeah.
If anybody
Dr.
listens
Brown.
to ICP. Well, today what I got is kind of
Wait,
keeping
James
in line
was
with
saying
what.
wait. James was saying y'all had Dr. Brown.
No, over here, we had companies like Dr. Brown,
CNC,
Boylan's, Birch Beer, Stewart's, the usual.
RC Cola did, I think, a root beer on the cream soda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was very popular.
Of course, there's the A&W, but that's just root beer mostly. Canada Dry, the usual companies. But as far as a vintage, gourmet sodas will be like Dr. Brown, Boylan's. They had a really good creamy red birch beer. I think they're still around.
Now, what is BC showing us tonight?
Oh, today I'm showing kind of keeping in line with what Ron got. It's the 99 brand, but it's Butterscotch. So this is what I'm doing today. So, yep, doing Butterscotch, and I'm pouring the shot glass right now.
Go ahead, coloring.
I think you guys might like my shot glass tonight.
I don't eat that. I don't eat that roadkill. Meat byproducts and corn, high fructose corn syrup and all that thing.
So, yep, get my little shot glass ready to go, or ready to roll, I should say.
Anthony Weiner should have got hired to drive that truck. The congressman.
Yeah.
Mario Cuomo could have been his co driver.
Yeah, Mario Cuomo. Yeah.
Not Mario Cuomo. Andrew.
Yeah, he's a single guy. You know how it is. He was single and ready to mingle.
Yep. As all single males do.
The funny thing is, the girl said, instead of pushing him away and saying, "Don't touch me, this is inappropriate," she said, the both of us can get in trouble for doing this. That's not what a woman says when she's appalled. All right. So anyway, they probably wanted to get rid of him because of the nursing home fatalities.
Right.
Right. Yeah. Anyway,
But they probably didn't want to investigate that because it might implicate some of them. All right.
yeah, I'm sure there are other people involved. Now, what I have here is probably, quite possibly, the most unique and important product that I've ever brought. I've never had it before, but I read the website, which I brought up, and which I will bring up there. I have Campari Milano. It's considered a bitters liqueur or a bitters, and has quite a fascinating story. Campari is a contemporary and charismatic classic that has remained unchanged throughout the years to the original formula. The creation of Campari was the result of the talent of Gaspari Campari, master drink maker and founder of the company. And then 1860 it started, just to bypass some of the violin playing. Campari is an alcoholic spirit obtained from the infusion of bitter herbs, aromatic plants, and fruit in alcohol and water. Many have tried to guess the number of ingredients. Some say there are 20 or 60, but others list the ingredients at 80. To this day, alcohol and water are the only known ingredients of its special and secret recipe. Its vibrant red color, intense aroma, and distinctive bitter taste make it extremely versatile and perfect base for some of the most famous cocktails around the world. Now, from what I was told growing up, bitters is good for the digestive system, and it's an all-around tonic. And I know it's popular in Europe, bitters. All right. Very aromatic. I can pick up the bitters, and I can pick up a whole concoction. Has a lovely red color. Campari Milano. All right. And it's really very pleasant. Very, very, very powerful witch's brew, if you want to call it that. It's I definitely pick up on a lot of different things. Wow.
Okay. What's the alcohol by volume?
Okay. We'll get into the description. Second round. The alcohol by volume. Yeah, what's the mystery? What is the mystery? Product of Italy. Where's the alcohol by volume? Let me go to the website. The bottle. The bottle's not listing it.
Should. I think that's a law.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
It's just the letterings too. Sometimes it's bloody. It's like, again, magnifying glass. Yeah, I should. Ugh. But come on.
Go back to reading the bottle. This is really kind of like the New Jersey beers. Oh, I see. They got it in gold, in tiny gold lettering up against a light blue background. Holy crap!
Oh, moly.
That's, what's his name? The late Peter Boyle used to say on Raymond. Holy crap!
I loved him in Frankenstein, though.
Yeah,
Young
Frankenstein too.
The dance routine with Gene Wilder and him was funny. Put on the red.
You know what I'm going to do? Go on to the next. I'm going to get my flashlight.
Okay.
And because the font, it's glittery gold. course, I got glare from this damn thing. Yeah, it's glittery like that, like the Milano word. See.
All right. Well, I'll give you time. I'll give you time, and then we'll add it. We'll add it.
Yeah, and then I'll just come back and just add it after you go to the next person in the panel, next contestant for. So what I'm going to do is let me go get it. Oh. Mother.
They
try to get so fancy that you can't even read the damn. All right, now let me see if I Campari. Yeah, what does that mean? Mystery hooch in Italian? I got a plan C. I'm going to go to my magnifying app. The magnifier. The good old magnifying app.
I'll let you work on that. And while James is working on that irritating situation, because I'm looking at the website, they don't bother giving you the ABV. Like, come on, man.
No, they don't give it to you.
I know it's like Bell's beers and the IBUs. I know.
I'm gonna see if Walmart shows it. Let's see, Campari. Campari is a big company.
Oh, okay.
Now, would Untapped show that, or no? Is that just straight beer?
That's beer. That's beer. Yeah.
There it comes. You got double train. BC's got a train, and Ronald has a train.
Yeah, I'm like 200 feet from the train.
I'm sure mine will be on the way.
Yeah.
24%.
You know, it always comes by when I'm doing this thing. I mean, Ron, thank you for always having me on your show, but it seems like the train always comes by when I'm doing this. So
looks like 24. Looks like 24%.
Yeah, 44 proof. We got it. All right. So that's out the way. Now, so I'm gonna do mine now, and so
good thing I put this app on my phone.
Okay, we'll show the share the screen here. Now here's 99 Brand Party. Live life in color, all natural flavors. Introduced in 1999. Sometimes they add caramel color depending on what product it is. So let's view the products. You can get these in liter bottles, regular size bottles, and the little mini bottles like I've got. But at 99 proof, if you drink too much of this, you're going to get proof. You know, it's gonna
alcohol poisoning, either or.
And it's going to prove that you made a big mistake. But I'm not trying to prove anything tonight. So I'm glad I only had 50 milliliters. So we've got 99 mystery flavor. I'd be curious to try the mystery flavor. So it's loading up. Here we go. Come on, let's go. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Maybe you can't do it. Okay. So I've got that grape. Okay, so 99. Where's the grape? I bet you that's it. Yeah, there you go. Can you imagine drinking a big bottle of that? 99 grapes, an explosion of grape flavor straight off the vine. Yeah, well, probably try a grapple it. And there's a recipe called grapple it. I'm trying to make it like grappa, I guess. So, okay, now to get to the examination. Whoops. Got to stop sharing the screen. It's going to show craziness. Sorry about that. Anyway, back to our friendly friend share that doesn't work half the time. Oh. Every now and then that screen will work. Okay, so this one is like BC's, no color added, so it's going to be clear because I'm pretty sure they're using Taka vodka. They're real popular vodka, 80 proof. And they also make the Taka 100 proof. They're probably using the Taka 100 proof. And when they add the flavor and it drops it to 99. But anyway, it smells like grape flavoring. Does it smell like real grapes? It smells like grape flavoring. So what is natural grape flavor? Well, I don't know. It's some kind of thing that comes from nature. And that could be an oil, a resin, a bark, an extract. But it has to be from a natural source. And if it smells like grape and tastes like grape, then it's natural. Artificial would be concocted in a laboratory from coal oil, coal tar, and like true leftover stuff from the petroleum industry that tastes like whatever. Okay.
Well, that's Cheers. What they make synthetic vitamins out of. All synthetic vitamins are petroleum based. Believe it or not.
Petroleum is very valuable. Asphalt, like put it on your eyes when they're infected, it makes them heal up. All right. Anyway, well, tell you what. This tastes like vodka mixed with grape flavoring. Has a syrupy mouthfeel. The body's kind of heavy. The finish is, it isn't too sweet. You could put it over ice, wouldn't be a problem. I only paid 49 cents for the bottle, so I can't complain. I do think I cheated the lady yesterday at Star. It's a gas station and convenience store called Star. Because she was telling me, and I'm going to go back there and make it right. She was telling me, I don't know what these cost. I don't know what these bottles cost. And I'm thinking to myself, well, you're selling them, And yeah. She tells me, you look at the price list. You look at it.
It's her first day on the job.
Too bad they don't do that.
No. She owns it. I got customer to check out. So I'm looking at this price list. And the line is getting longer. I'm like, well, I got to look at the price list while I lose my place in line. So I'm looking 99 cents, 99 cents.
By the time you find it, you're going to be the first person in line.
Yeah, so then one of them says, it's like a handwritten piece of loose leaf paper that they tape to the side of the register. So then one says $1.99. And I was like, what? And then I get back in the line and she said, okay. She's like in a big rush. Okay, what it costs? I said, well, this one, as the tag says, is $1.59, as we can see. And I said, I can't even think straight, like I said, I don't know what the other prices are. Okay, I charge 99 cents for all bottles. I don't have time to look up prices. So she charged me 99 cents for the rest. So the next time I go back, I'm going to tell her, look, I think I gypped you out of $1 because I think it was $1.99.
More than likely. Go ahead, finish your story. I was going to say something.
She'll probably tell me, don't worry, hurry up. Check out, but she might say, "Oh, thank you. You honest. You're not okay." What?
Yeah, well, but also some of these stores they'll be saying, "No, the price is this." I said, "Ma'am, I just look back there. This is what the price says. So whatever this is on the scanner, I saw the name of the beer, whatever. This is what the price is." And then they have to and when you do that, they get so you can see in their face they're so angry and pissed because it's like. Look, ma'am, I just saw what I saw back there, so y'all didn't change it. So
that's all the time at that's all the time at Circle K.
They for a price. Too bad they don't do that at a Mercedes dealership. Look at the price list.
Yeah, you can look at the price. In this case, she didn't know the prices, but see, it was selling all this boudin. Like everybody was coming in saying, "I want boudin." And she's like, you hot or spicy? I mean, spicy or mild? And everybody was like, and I asked one guy, I said, how is their boudin? How is their boudin? He said, it's good. It's real good. And by the way, if you don't know, boudin is it's a French sausage and it's rice based. So it's pork and rice mixed together inside of the packaging. And it would make sense that Vietnamese people would sell boudin because remember, Vietnam, just like Louisiana, was owned by France. And the last French troops did not leave Vietnam until 1957. So they might have boudin in Vietnam. For all I know, they probably do. All right, so.
And Jay, I didn't know that. I know the supermarkets and the supermarkets and the drugstores like CVS, whatever. You know, I know they sell liquor. I didn't know that the service station sold liquor, hard liquor there too. I didn't know.
Oh yeah, in Louisiana, yeah, in Louisiana they all do. So this thing is going downhill quick as it warms. Believe me, you got to have 99 brand dead cold. I mean cold. It's very warm here today, so it's warming up quickly, and the quality level is dropping like a rock. But then, to be fair to the product, it's not designed for that. It's designed to come out that freezer. So I'm going to give it a good score based on having it ice cold. But boy, if you let this thing warm, you're asking for trouble. So there we go. Now we're going to go to Beverage Ramble. I'm going to try to catch up with the comments. All right. Trying to drag you over. It's a drag trying to drag you over.
I had a Spanish blood sausage that had rice in it. Morcilla, a certain type of morcilla.
Well, they make black. Yeah, they make black boudin. Black boudin has the blood, but most stores won't sell black boudin. All right. There's Jean. You have the floor. Don't scratch the floor. All right.
Good evening, everybody. Jim Beam vanilla is what I'm drinking tonight. 35% ABV, I think. 70 proof is the liqueur here, as you can see in my little shot glass. Immediately, you get the oak, also the vanilla. But with this one, and again, I had it in the freezer for a few days. You know, bringing it for this edition. I think more the way way it's stored in the barrel is taking more of the flavor away from the vanilla from this. The scent of vanilla is there, but you get there's a little burn that's going down. Slight, not much, but a slight burn when I'm sipping on this. Now, the one with the Crown last week I did, that was a lot more smooth. It was more vanilla, but it was a little more smoother. A little more easy, went down pretty easy. Again, I'm sure there's on the website. Again, I haven't been looking at the website. I've been looking at some other stuff, guys. I'm dealing with my TV. I had to buy. I had to buy a new TV yesterday. Mine went out. But oh well. Yeah. Well, my sister-in-law gave me the TV, and my brother. So it was, I had gotten it fixed, but this time around, I said, no, I ain't gonna do no fixing. I'm gonna get me a new one and go from there, and pay for the extra whatever $43 for the 4-year plan, So it's a TCL TV, and yes. Hey, Asumi, how are you?
Good morning.
Watching. Good morning. Good afternoon, where you are in Tokyo. So, but yeah. I can't cast YouTube on this TV here, but I'm trying to figure out what's going on that one. But anyway, this is like you said. I'm sure, as I said last week, I'm sure it will be a great added ingredient to any holiday dish or any baking dish. As I mentioned, bread pudding. This will probably go good into some bread pudding. As a little drizzle on top of that. I'm sure, again, pour it over Bananas Foster or vanilla ice cream, whatever it is. This is really good, but there's a little burnness going down. Just kind of like, But overall, I think this is a not too bad liqueur flavored. So should have got me another one, but But I'm indoors tonight. I'm gonna chill. So yeah.
Read that for the audience. Read that for
Madagascar vanilla liqueur. Yep, that could go well. Like I said, that would be great. Like I said, I mentioned the desserts you can go with this. Creme brulee, of course. We're gonna add it to a creme brulee. You know, that would be fun. I mean, the creme brulee does. I think the main, well, not one of the main is vanilla. So throw a little bit of this in there, and like you really got a party, or a nice after party. You know, so. But anyway, really good, very enjoyable. I will give you my score a bit. Like I said, it's going to be okay, but again, it's a little bit of a burn I'm getting from this. So, I mean, I'm like I said, as I saw a post on a couple of other on alcohol legs, I'm going to be buying a lot of bourbon this coming winter. As the weather gets really cool, tomorrow. Supposed to be in the 50s come game time with the Braves and the Dodgers here at Truist Park. So I'll have my jacket on. I might get me after the party on my way, you know, coming back. I'll probably give me a nice little half shot, double shot, kind of sit outside, just kind of enjoy, turn off the AC right now because today was warm here in the Georgia area, but the temperature's about to drop significantly coming up this weekend. So, a little sample, a nice little warm, nice spice rum, or maybe a nice bourbon, you know, to call it a night. So, but anyway, I'll give it my score coming up on the Jim Beam.
Can you taste the bourbon in it?
Yes, I do. I do taste the bourbon in it, but like I said, there's a little burnness. Is the bourbon? The vanilla's in there. I would say 60-40 bourbon vanilla.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Yep. And I have my Dutch Java Fusion cigar. So,
Ah.
yeah.
Well, Joe Biden wants to outlaw menthol. He wants to outlaw menthol cigarettes. So,
never mind. I ain't gonna. I got some reservations now, but I'll leave that alone for another day.
Like they say, you vote for dictators, you get dictators. Okay, Jordy. If you have Jordy, right? If you look like Julius Caesar and you act like Julius Caesar, you might just be another Julius Caesar. Now, Jordy.
As long as you don't end up as Julius Caesar, you'll be just fine.
You're hoping, the people in Germany were hoping that the Fuhrer was going to cool it. Now, BC, but that didn't work out so well. BC is going to do his. I've got
the 99 proof butterscotch, and boy, I hope this don't go with the way I'm thinking it is, because this has been sitting out for a minute. So let's see how this goes.
It's warm.
Yeah, it's gotten a little warm. Yeah,
Hey,
you definitely smell the butterscotch off of this bad boy. So
it just seems, guys, that all these liquors have to be cold, super, super cold.
Yeah. I mean, I pulled mine out.
Oh yeah, get some ice.
Started. So yeah.
Excuse me, sorry.
Woo!
Yeah. I'm drinking a grenade right here. As you can see, a little grenade I'm drinking.
I'm doing a 200 ale myself by Bill's.
I'm having a pizza with it. That's why this is a.
Hold on. Okay, hold on. Butterscotch. They got a cinnamon scotchy. That's their mixed drink with it. Cinnamon scotchy, buttery, rich, classic. Need we say more? So it is natural flavor. So who knows what they're using? But there's the picture of the label. It's really fancy. Their labels are really fancy. You got to give them credit. Looks like the van on Scooby Doo. Okay.
The mystery machine.
Yeah. Now, BC's going to give us a rundown, so let him talk.
Well, it smells like butterscotch. Now let's see how this bad boy tastes.
Cheers.
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 Yeah, you're going to have to, man, That's about to take my breath away. Yeah, you need that straight out of the freezer. I mean, straight away. I mean, it does taste like butterscotch, and it does have like a coating effect, like a I would say with his like a syrupy type of thing, where it just coats everything in the mouth, like the tongue, the cheek, everything. But you get that punch because it being 100 proof, but it does taste like butterscotch. So I mean, if they're going after that butterscotch taste, they've kind of hit that mark. But you know, man, last time I had something this strong, it was called moonshine, and that was like 15 years ago. So,
Hey, well, hey, I have some exciting news. I saw some Bourbon Cream coming into a store today, and it's brand new. It just hit the market. It's called Jim Beam Bourbon Cream. So I plan to buy a bottle of Jim Beam Bourbon Cream. I said, oh, golly.
Okay.
well, I got two things
Yeah,
to say about that. Yeah, one, I'll be looking around here for that. If not, two, I know who to contact. Yeah.
okay. So you seem to be enjoying that pretty well.
It's
Although,
nice.
like
It's
you
not
said,
bad.
it needs to be
I
really
mean,
cold, but
yeah, I wish it was a lot colder than what it was, but I generally try to keep like anything that as far as shots go, in the freezer before I take it, so it doesn't
right.
take my
But
breath away.
you can always grab ice if you got some ice made. Now James is going to do the famous Campari. That company got so big. That company got so big. We all know they bought Wild Turkey in Kentucky. That's how big Campari is.
Well, what's his name? Gaspar Campari, something like that. The buffet I used to go to before they closed down in my hometown had creme brulee 7 days a week, day and night, in the dessert section. So I got spoiled with that. I do like flan, but anyway, there's the page with a lot of mumbo jumbo and speculation as to how many substances are in here. But I will say that it smells and tastes like a cornucopia of botanicals. This is definitely not just a liqueur or whatever, aperitif or whatever you want to call it. This is medicinal because it settled my stomach immediately.
Now look what they say. They only admit to 2 ingredients: alcohol and water, and they let everybody else try to.
So I was right. Everything else is speculation.
So it's sort of like Jägermeister, an extremely secret recipe. But this is from Italy, 1860, the year that Italy became a united country. A lot of people think Italy is a real old country. Well, it is. But
Garibaldi unified the provinces of Italy, just like Otto von Bismarck unified Germany.
Right. But it was only 161 years ago that Italy was united. Italy was broken up until it looked like a jigsaw puzzle up until 160 years ago.
Yeah. Well, the counties of Georgia is very jigsaw puzzle like. There's a lot of counties. I mean, that's how Italy was. It's not like Canada. It's not like Canada with these big provinces. Just like and Milan was part of its own province. It's in the north.
That's right.
It's in the north on the coast, near Florence, whatever. And anyway, it's pretty damn good. I mean, as far as being functional, and the taste is not bad. I mean, it's not nauseatingly sweet. Grupo, Almost sounds like grappa, the hard liquor made from grape seeds, right? Who's that? Cousin It from the Addams Family? Oh, that's your sheepdog. I thought it was Cousin It.
No, that's the other cousin. That.
Anyway,
That.
yeah, I'm gonna, we throwing out scores?
In a minute.
All right, okay.
Soon.
Yeah. Many states, and they were at war with each other, like Naples. I saw a documentary. Well, it was a documentary. It was a movie on Netflix where the province where Naples was located was at war with what was the area they called the land of the money changers? Was that Florence?
Florence, yeah. In Italy, the most powerful Italian state until Napoleon came along was Venice. Venice had its own empire. Venice used to own Cyprus Island. They used to own the coast of Yugoslavia. They had a powerful navy. Venice was always a republic. They had no king. They had a president. They called it Doge. But Venice, unfortunately, lost their independence with Napoleon, and then they were absorbed into Italy, and they weren't really thrilled about that.
Well, that was a major hub. That was a major hub for trade, right, and commerce in general.
Yes, and the Venetians were a very powerful empire at the time, up until Napoleon came along and caused trouble. But anyway.
San Marco's Square, where I think there's a church there. I saw a statue, not personally, but in the movies, a statue of a lion on top of a high pedestal. They call it San Marco's.
Yeah, and they have 4 horses with their legs out, their hoofs out, and those were captured from Constantinople, from the Byzantine, the Eastern Roman Empire. They go back to the days of the Roman Empire. But anyway, one funny thing about
sewage. The canals are their sewer system. La Pew, Pepe La Pew.
The good thing about liqueurs is that a lot of these go back to the Middle Ages, and you can learn a lot about history just by studying liqueurs, believe it or not. If you're interested in learning, a lot of people are only interested in getting lit up and drunk.
That's true. Well,
when it comes to learning, they get very offended.
No, they don't want to learn anything. They just want to get drunk and talk and dribble down the side of their mouth when they talk. Now Venice has these popular festivals. Like there's one like a kind of like a Renaissance festival where they're all wearing Venetian masks of different kinds and costumes and everything. It's a very I guess medieval and Renaissance. It's a very lively city historically. Anyway,
now there are 3 parts of Italy that are not part of Italy anymore, and that is Corsica Island,
France,
Savoy, and Nice, which we spell nice, because
those 2 places, those 2 countries I want to visit, Italy, and I also want to visit the continent of Australia. Those are probably the 2 on my list of places I need to visit.
Good.
And if they better tell me, they better ask me if I want a shrimp on the barbie. Right.
Well, for me, I would have to say it would be, what is it? Of course, Australia, Italy, and what's that one? Sweden, where they get the red light district. Not necessarily. I'm not saying I'm going to the red light district, but Amsterdam. Yeah.
Oh, Amsterdam. Yeah, that's not Sweden.
My eyes just went bugged out. Like, ooh,
hey,
all right.
BC should wear a Viking helmet, with the wings or the horns. If you
go with the horns.
The Netherlands. I'm not going to talk about that. All right. Anyway, BC. Anyway, you can come to New Orleans too, and all. But anyway,
I've always wanted to go down there. Seriously, I mean, side note, just kind of talk about what you're talking about. The Tragically Hip, I like the Tragically Hip, and they got a song called "New Orleans is Sinking." But the way they present the song is in high regard, and the singer went down there to the point where like a levee broke, and he didn't want to swim because he loved New Orleans that much, where he wanted to die.
New Orleans is like, but see, New Orleans is like most cities. The tourists come and see the worst part of the city. The interesting things where you can learn a lot, people don't want to see that. When I had some friends come from up north to New Orleans, I was going to show them all the historical sites and the really interesting things. Oh no, they only wanted to go to Bourbon Street and drink alcohol all night. I was like, well, couldn't you just do that at your house? Like, why would
just being at Bourbon Street? That's all.
Yeah,
right. I mean, why would you spend a fortune to stay at an overpriced hotel and buy expensive overpriced breakfast so you could spend all day on Bourbon Street drinking extremely overpriced drinks and then get sick?
Place or a place of residence.
That's what this woman that lives outside of San Diego did with me. She was so obsessed with going to Cabo San Lucas that every time I watch the Travel Channel, I see all the wonderful places in San Diego where tourists can go to museums, and I mean, it's incredible. Even the San Diego Zoo, which I never saw because of her. I'm not a fan of zoos. To me, it's like
Joan Embry. You talking about Joan Embry?
Yeah, Joan Embry.
Yeah, she was a very pretty lady.
Yeah, Johnny Carson had her on all the time. But they have so many other places, like there's so many museums, science museums. That's what I'm trying to get at. There's so many great places in San Diego. But like Ronald said about New Orleans, people just want to go to Bourbon Street and go to the seedy areas and party, but they don't take advantage of nice places.
Yeah.
Go out and pay an exorbitant amount for seafood when I could take them 10 miles down the road and they could get the same huge seafood platter for 75% less money. But I mean, you can take a horse to water, or you can take an alcoholic to water. You can take an alcoholic to water, but you can't make them drink, And anyway,
the locals know best. I mean, if you're visiting an area, the locals know best.
Right. I was trying to tell the people, but it was like talking to Raquel Welch. Oh yeah, that's my ex-girlfriend. I don't really want to talk about my ex-girlfriends honestly right now. But anyway,
unless you're in Latin America, then they try to Frito Bandito you, like they
Frito the Bandito. I haven't heard of that guy in years.
Down to those Latin American countries, everybody wants to be your buddy, and they want to help you out, boss. But I didn't.
Amigo. Anyway, everybody's calling you my amigo.
Amigo.
Yeah, your friend.
My friend. Yeah, this is my friend. My friend.
Yeah, you know they say that when you got money, but once the money's gone, they're gone too.
Yeah. But I have enough street smarts where I can pick up on all that humbug. Anyway, I'm gonna score to 85 out of 100. It's good. The 99 grapes is good. I mean, look, if you want to buy a 99 proof liqueur that tastes like soda, okay. You're talking about Faygo, it tastes like Faygo grape soda, honestly. But I don't know if Faygo is natural flavor or artificial, but it's tastes like that kind of thing. Yeah, we all familiar with that flavor, but it's 99 proof, But so anyway, yeah, it's fine. I mean, I don't mind it. I'm not angry at it. I mean, I just wait a minute. This one, Something has interrupted my broadcast.
He had to work it in. He had to work it in.
Something has interrupted my broadcast. This is George Dickel. Tabasco
Today's
barrel.
we got Dickel.
I wonder if he had a son named Richard, and he called him Dick Dickel.
Dick Dickel. So anyway, I don't know why.
It was Dick Trickle. It was Dick Trickle. The name. It was a race car driver, Dick Trickle. So,
Dick Trickle.
Yeah.
Right.
Keith Olbermann would always mention that every time. Dick Trickle finished last at the race.
Was he a broad certified urologist, Dick Trickle?
A NASCAR driver, but maybe.
We're not talking about that. We're not talking about Dirk Diggler. We're not talking about. All right. We're not talking about the Chinese guy who pops firecrackers. All right. Now, we came to do the thing. We're going to do the thing. All right. Anyway,
the best alias for the internet would be Dick Cummings.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, so is it my turn to give the score? Okay, I'm gonna have to give this one 89. Now, I would give it a higher score if I would have had it straight away from the freezer, but that wasn't the case. So that's why I'm giving it an 89. But if I had to give it a more like extra bonus points for taste, it really does taste like butterscotch. It really does.
I know.
Now that really does punch you in there, almost like punching you in the chest for as strong as it is. But they don't say that it's a weak shot. It is a strong. That's why it's 99 proof. It's going to hit you. So you're going to want to tread carefully with this one. So anybody that's watching this and want to do the 99 proof, tread carefully.
Carefully. Be careful. Don't be a fool.
Yeah.
Boogie nights.
Yep. Trust me, I've had my stupid nights where I went too far and went with the heavy, high grade, extra proof stuff. And, I learned. That was a learning experience.
Yeah, forget it. Todd.
Yeah.
Todd, what the deuce did you go crazy? All right, now poor Todd. He was such a fool. All right.
Sister Christian. All right, now.
Come on, Pierre. Come on, Pierre. Do it. Do it.
Motor
John, you like my comment? John, you like my comment?
Oh. Yes, I did. I did. I saw it. Oh, man. Great. It's one of my top 10.
Yeah, this comment right here.
All right. Let me take a look. Let me take a look.
As long as I can throw spitballs. Like Gaylord Perry.
Oh, man. That movie's one of my top 10 of movies I've seen all time that I don't mind watching it. I've seen Boogie Nights like 8 times, and it's still good. So
they played Hot Chocolate. I Believe in Miracles.
Yeah.
Dang you.
Right.
I think he won I don't know if Paul Thomas Anderson won an Oscar for Best Screenplay, but I know it was nominated. I know the late Burt Reynolds, nominated for Best Supporting Actor, and he lost to Robin Williams, Good Will Hunting. So it was a really good movie. He won a Golden Globe for that too, but really great movie. One of my top 10 movies I would watch anytime. Movies from back in the day, movies from currently now. I say, yeah, let me watch that again. So.
And that movie was based on the 4 on the Floor murders in 1981 in Hollywood. They call it the 4 on the Floor murders.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway,
so here it is. As you down my drink, my last swallow. I'm going to go 89 out of 100 on this one. I think that the slight burnness on this is kind of, for the Jim Beam, for the vanilla. But overall, I think it's, it's good. As again, I'm sure, as we mentioned, we want to pair it or you use it as an ingredient to add to a dessert dish. A good thing to have late in the evening if you want, a little just by yourself or with someone. Want to pour vanilla, enjoy. Give me the cinnamon or the spice rum. I probably prefer, but that's just my personal preference. Diablo sandwich. Yeah. So I'm going to give 89 out of 100 for the. Where is it? Yeah, there it is. The Jim Beam Vanilla. That is my score. And right now I'm drinking. I just ate my pizza and I got a grenade. The grenade.
Mickey's fine.
Mickey, you been Mickey? I haven't seen you in a while, Mickey. How's that song going? So fine, you so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. Hey, Mickey.
Tony Bezel.
Yep.
Yeah, introduced in 1962. Okay, there we go. James P. Madonna is going to give a score of the famous Campari Milano.
Campari Milano. First, I want to introduce everyone to my little friend. His name is Gordy.
Tony Montana's in the house, y'all.
Hey, this is Gordy. Gordy is my second Gordy. This is the big brother of the other one. This is Gordy. Soak in that Gordy magic. Soak it in, brother. Soak it in. All right, now, Campari. Because of the medicinal flavor, the bitterness, that is, I have to give it a 90% out of 100 instead of going all out. But it is a high quality product.
Yeah.
I mean, I would definitely, it's something that's good to keep on hand, if your stomach is on the fritz, like Archie Buck used to say. It's not working, it's not feeling well. It's definitely I know tonic water has a hint of bitterness also, but this is definitely a concoction of medicinal botanicals, so I'll give it a 90%. Speaking of Archie,
okay. So tonight we don't have the most high scores, but that happens. That's the way you do it. You can't just be giving out high scores because you're trying to call it as you see it, right? Speaking of Archie,
Yep, exactly. You gotta be fair about that, man. Come on, man.
But last night, Ronald, the episode of All in the Family was interesting. It was the going away party for George Jefferson when he sold the house and moved to the east side, deluxe apartment in the sky. Yeah, that was it. And then he sent his brother over to Archie's house because he refused to enter Archibald Henry.
Yeah, the funny thing about that was Archie was very prejudiced against black people, and Henry and George were very prejudiced against white people, and they couldn't stand each other. But by the time George and Wheezy moved in 1975, they were good friends, So it just goes to show you.
And you look, check this out, man. That show, ad rates back then, of course, before inflation, was, they were getting the average ad rates compared to you get for Friends or ER. I mean, that's how popular that show was for CBS. And you know what? Carol O'Connor, and may he rest in peace. Hell yeah. I want more money. the show was successful because of me and this cast. That's
why they did Charlie Buckers.
I want to get paid, and he saw the economics of it. So everybody says he was playing hardball, but at the time, the show was still a top 10 show. I mean, back then wasn't that what cable was around, but not a lot of people had cable.
Not really, right. Not too much.
And you had the over-the-air networks. There's just the big three, and they were getting 40, 30, 35, 36 million viewers every week. Nowadays, if you get that, you're successful. 25 million viewers, you're successful. So,
and don't forget, we gotta get off the air, but don't forget there were many spinoffs. Maude, Edith's first cousin.
Good Times.
Maude.
Yeah.
There was the Jeffersons. There was Good Times, which spun off of Maude, and Archie Bunker's Place, which was a continuation of All in the Family. It's the same show.
That was a good show.
Yeah, it
was pretty good. It was just focusing on the bar and the bar and grill.
Now, at that point, didn't Charlie Bunker's wife die? God, I forget her name now, but she passed away.
Edith.
Yeah, Edith. Yeah. By the time he got the bar, she already passed away at that point, right?
No, he had bought the bar and she was still alive, and then she died after.
Oh, okay. Because from the episodes I've seen, it seemed like they never showed her, so it seemed like she passed away or something.
They did show her a little bit, but then she figured the character was like played out, so she wanted to get off the show, and they said, "Oh well, we'll kill her off." And then they just focused on Archie and Stephanie and the older girl.
And the maid.
The maid, and then they did the bar room, the bar, which was fine. It was fine. It was actually, this video would be canceled. What are you saying?
All right, let's do promos.
Yeah, we're gonna do promos. Oh, Fry Tuck's being silly. All right, promos. Thank y'all for having patience. I had a rain event. I had to go and shut all the windows, and then my computer, Microsoft, thank you very much, decided to send me an update, and then they told me that the update won't. They sent me an update, and then they tell me, well, the update won't work. They had a good suggestion. They said you could go buy a new computer from us. I said, oh yeah, okay. We have a cold front coming through. We've been getting temperature in the high 80s, 88, 89, which is October. I think I see the cold front back there behind those clouds, about 15 miles north of here. So it's coming quick. Thank goodness. Tomorrow morning I got Dawn Busters. I'll show y'all real fast. We got Style Sunday on Sunday morning at 10:30 Eastern. There's Monday night, but people have a hard time finding Dortmunder style beers these days. 10 years ago, I could have got it like that, Next Wednesday is going to be pumpkin beers for the rest of October. I've got my pumpkin beers in the fridge. Okay, I'll show you these whiskeys real fast. So I have these two. I bought them at Total Wine. Oh, I should have had my lamp. It's getting dark, isn't it? I should have my lamp out. But anyway, I have Bay Street Spirits whiskey, American blended whiskey. It's produced in Florida. True story. Eric Fraunfelter, Thomas Meadow 75, was coming at me telling me this is not real whiskey. So I was telling him, I said, you don't understand the concept. So we were having like an internet war, which is actually good for business. So, but I told him, I said, we got to do a hangout and talk about what blended whiskey is, because apparently you don't understand the concept. But anyway, this is Four Queens 101 from New Jersey. And it's popular. It's popular in Pennsylvania for making a holiday, Thanksgiving, New Year's, Christmas, New Year's holiday drink called Boilo. So that's going to be a challenge tomorrow. It won't be much of a challenge, though, because the proof. So that's it. Now, any promos, beverage ramble?
Yeah, I have a couple of beers coming up. I'm sure you saw the quad I did. I showed you also the other two beers I've reviewed this past week. The Surly, based out of Minneapolis from Surly Brewing Company, which is the abrasive double IPA. I did that, and I did the Allenbrook Lager of a local brewery, Greenline Brewery here in Georgia. These are two beers I have coming up right now. I'm going to be doing the Yazoo Chex Lager.
Looks good.
Chex Lager right there. I'll be doing that. And another beer I just saw today when I bought the Mickey's, it's called from New Belgium. Their Ale Sharpton, called the Piano Keys.
Ale Sharpton.
Yeah, Ale Sharpton. Yeah, I know exactly, right? Piano Keys. This is their Imperial Stout with chocolate and vanilla. I will do a review of this, and I will bring this on Stout Sunday. So
all right.
I bought 2 cans of it, so I got one, and I still got the Samuel Smith I haven't reviewed yet, and the Tag Cashers I haven't reviewed yet. So I still have those in the refrigerator. So I will get to them hopefully before I leave town for Thanksgiving to go visit my folks. So and of course, I will be reviewing beers when I go home. So
all right,
stay tuned.
Don't
hopefully I'll find something. I did find the Yingling Porter today at a liquor store. It was only a 12-pack. And I said, hell no, I ain't buying no 12-pack. 6-pack.
All right, but don't forget the Schaefer. Don't forget the Schaefer. All right, now BC, any promos?
Yeah, I did a King Wolf Wednesday, which was donated to me by Wayne Allen, and I did that. That was a 2-part series. I did that back to back Wednesday and Saturday, and the Wolf King was, if I remember right, a porter, which I actually enjoyed. I did a segment for Outdoor Infantry's Wednesday, which is going to be coming out on Friday at 10 at Infantry's Outdoors or Outdoor Infantry. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I still have one more Oktoberfest beer to review on Saturday. But if things work out the way they do, I'll probably be able to join Stout Sunday on Sunday because I have a pumpkin stout. I bought 2 4-packs. I'll probably review one on Stout Sunday.
Awesome.
So, and me, I love porters. I don't do them enough on my show, and I should start doing more porters on my show because I love them so much. And yes, I understand that I do a lot of IPAs. It's just the nature of the beast around here for me. We get a lot of IPAs around here, but I need to break out of that both because I love them, but I need to break out of that. So I'm trying to get into new territory as far as reviewing beers, porters, lagers, what have you on my shows.
I did the same thing. I kind of overlooked certain styles, and that's not right.
Yeah.
Okay, James, you have any promos?
Yeah.
Any more BC? BC, did I interrupt you?
No, that was it. That was it for this week. That's it for this week.
All right.
Yeah. Well, anyway, Sunday we have Keto King's beer and barbecue banter.
Yeah, that's what I forgot to mention. Yeah.
Yeah, myself and BC beer reviews, and Fart Doctor is anxious to come aboard. I
think I've got something special on that episode.
Yeah, we got.
I think most people these days, and I'm talking people half our. I don't want to put nobody on the spot, but I think people half our age, and I think I'm just talking about me, but people half my age, they've never had it. And what I'm thinking of having on this show that James is talking about is going to be awesome. I love what I'm going to be cooking. I love cooking this, and I think James is going to be surprised by this, or at least love it anyways.
Well, I like surprises. As long as you don't as long as the theme of the show is not going to be peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, like
No. PB and J's on this show. No.
like Alex had on one of his shows. But anyway, so we're going to be doing. Fart Doctor's going to be there. He says he wants to come aboard. It's up to him. But even if he just types it, he's got a whole bunch of Chislers Hall of Shame consumer advocate complaints, and I have my share of them. And my friend of mine, Joe Salza, is going to try to make it to barbecue on his own, but also to verify one of the companies that is going to be singled out and exposed, because we name names, and should be a lot of fun. Jordy, if you're still awake, it's 3 p.m. Eastern time, so I guess you're 5 or 7 hours ahead of me. I think 5 hours. So you could come on down, and it's a lot of fun. We do alpha male relate talk. It's like a man cave sort of.
And y'all do this on Sundays, right?
Yeah.
Yep, Sundays. Yep.
3 p.m.
I do a bit of barbecuing, and we talk about anything and everything in between while I'm doing my barbecue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Quick question, BC and James. Is it better to pair barbecue with beer or wine?
For me, it's beer. But then again, that's just me. Okay.
James?
It might be different from person to person. So if you want to, I'm going to give you a little hint. It's a little secret. I'm not telling nobody other than everybody here right now. I'm doing meatloaf. It's bacon wrapped. So that's what I'm doing.
Oh, that's
But
not
I'm not telling nobody else, though. I'm not telling nobody else, though.
Hey, Jay got the Spring Creek. Yes. Many times I go into the Dollar General, I would get that.
Oh, I love meatloaf.
So bacon wrap, right? Bacon wrapped.
Yeah, bacon wrapped meatloaf. That's what I'm doing this Sunday.
Yeah, I used to, that was one of my favorite things in the Brazilian rodizio barbecue is bacon wrapped turkey breasts on the rotisserie.
And that's been the biggest battle for me. What do I pair a certain meal? Do I want beer? I love beer. I like wine, but I love beer too. How do I pair, a nice good barbecue or a nice good meal with a nice, brew that complements all the flavors,
Well, I mean, that kind of goes down to what, your personal preferences are. I'm kind of the same way. I'm more of a beer guy than I am anything else. And, I thank God for Ron doing Fandango Fridays, because, if it wasn't for this show, I wouldn't be doing this now. I would have stayed in my comfort zone doing beers, but hey, thank God for Ron. Thank you, Ron. So, hey, I'm glad to get out here and try
I never really had any experience with liqueurs. Figured what the heck, it would be something to try. If I don't like them, oh well, no big deal. But they're kind of nice. I wouldn't drink them regularly, but I have done. Yeah, a little small bottle. You haven't lost anything, Anyway, James is going to close out with a musical selection, a musical accompaniment, and then get ready for tomorrow morning at dawn, because I got those 2 blended whiskeys. Eric Fromfeld, I'm calling you out. If that's not real whiskey, I demand that you come on my hangout tomorrow morning at 5:30, 5:48 Central Time and tell me I'm wrong.
Or 6:45 Eastern Standard Time.
I used to get
2 a.m. Pacific. 2 a.m. Pacific.
I used to get Yellowtail Shiraz often. I liked Shiraz, but anyway, and Pinot Noir and Shiraz.
Pinot Noir, yeah, Pinot Noir, the dark Pinot.
Go Red Sox.
I just want a very fun, entertaining series with both teams, all four teams. Braves versus Dodgers tomorrow night here in the ATL is going to be crazy. And right now, about to start between the Sox and the Stros, aka Colt 45s.
Colt 45.
Go
That's
Astros.
it.
Right. The Colt 45s from 1962 to 64. Go Astros. Beat on that garbage can. Send those signals out and let everybody know. Let everybody know what pitch is coming. All right, y'all take care now.
All right.
Go Raiders.
Adios, James. James is gonna tell everybody. James is gonna tell everybody adios.
Arr. Walk the plank and expedite the premises. Adios.
In other words, get lost. Adios.